How you doing today? Fancy a nice hot chocolate with marshmallows? Me too! Let's start by drawing the face of the cup. The handle. The saucer. Now little bows which are going to go on our marshmallows. 2 of those. Let's give them faces too. The rest of the cup. Some eyelashes. Ah, gotta have those eyelashes, you know. Darkening up the border, as usual, because we want to make the colour stand out when we paint it. Brilliant! Starting with yellow and pink for our marshmallow bow. Then we're going for a silvery white colour to paint our marshmallows. There! Back to the yellow for the rim of our teacup. And the main part too. Carefully painting around the eyes, the cheeks and the mouth. Side to side. Small paintbrush head so that you don't go over the black lines. Brilliant! Brown now for the inside. That's our hot chocolate. Ooh, yummy! Going for red for the handle. And the tongue. How about a pink mouth and dark pink cheeks, pink on the outside of our saucer, blue on the inside, and red. There you have it. Perfect. A lovely cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows. Yum. G'day, mate. We're gonna make a koala picture today. Yeah, did you know that koalas live in Australia? Let's start with the eyes and the nose and the mouth, face and the ears. They're a bit fluffy around the edge. Next we go for the body and the legs and feet. Where will our koala be? How about sitting in a tree? That's what they do. They live in the trees and sit and eat the leaves. That's right, so we're drawing some leaves on our branch. Darkening up the border. That's it. You can use the same black marker pen, going over it a couple of times to make it dark, or a thick one. Right, it's time to paint. Starting with blue. Ooh, we love a bit of blue. Outer ears first. And some pink. Yeah, inside. Brilliant. Going back to our blue for the face. I think we'll do most of our koala blue because I love this colour. You can, of course, do it any colour you like. Koalas are very often grey. Black nose. Lovely. Little bit of silver for the area around the mouth. Red tongue. Pink inside the mouth. Let's go for blue for the rest of the body. Cute little arms hanging onto the tree there. Let's just go for silver on the belly. Back to blue for the legs. Brilliant. We're almost done with this koala. That's how easy it is. Going for brown for our branch. And green, of course, for the leaves. Gorgeous. And there you have it. Wow, an amazing blue sparkly koala sitting in the tree. Woohoo! Hey kids, fancy a cuppa? Ooh, looks lovely to me. Let's draw. We're going to do a lovely teacup with a heart in the middle. Doing the outside of the cup. And the handle, and the saucer now, inside and outside rings. Brilliant. Teapot lid. The main body. Let's do the handle. And the spout. And the bottom. And some heart details in the middle to match our heart on the teacup. Aww. Don't they look just like the teapot and the teacup from Beauty and the Beast? Do you remember? Mrs. Potts, the teapot, and Chip, her son, was the teacup. Oh, but Chip had a little chip inside. Okay, going for brown for the inside of our teacup. Could be hot chocolate if you'd prefer. Red for the handle and the heart. And yellow for the main part. Lovely. How about pink for the inside of the saucer? Yes. And what colour should we do the outside? How about blue? Oh, that does look lovely, doesn't it? Now for the teapot. Yellow for the lid. Lovely. Matches the teacup, you know. And blue. That matches the outside of the saucer. Yes. And how about some pink? Brilliant. I love this matching set. Carefully painting around your love hearts. Almost there. And done! Let's go for yellow for the hearts. Oh, lovely. And green for the spout. Why not? Fantastic. And the handle too. And we're done. There you have it. Go on. Have a cup of tea. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here is my spout. Hey kids, do you love sunflowers? I do too. Let's draw one. Yes. Start with the eyes and little oval shapes for rosy cheeks. Half circle for a mouth, a big circle for the head, and of course, let's not forget the petals. These are gorgeous teardrop shapes and we're layering them. And a stem and some leaves. Darken around the border, like a zigzag. And the leaves and stem as well. Ready to paint. Okay, we're going for yellow, of course, because it's a sunflower. Let's do every other petal. We can do a different shade in between. Perfect. Going for the slightly darker yellow here, almost a golden colour. That looks really cool. Yay! Now the face. Let's go for brown. Going around the eyes, around the cheeks and the mouth. Almost there. Done! Let's go for a pink rosy cheeks and mouth and a green stem and leaves. Brilliant! There you go. That was easy, wasn't it? Well done. You made a sunflower and it is beautiful. Hey kids, we're going to show you how to draw a watermelon. Start by drawing a diagonal straight line and then a semicircle. We're going to do 2 more semicircles inside that one. 1 more. And now some little seeds. These are sort of teardrop shapes. Now we're going to thicken up the border. Brilliant! Time to colour in using a red pen, going very carefully around your tiny seeds. Go from side to side and just filling in the gaps along the border. No need to rush, take your time. We're using a pen, but you can use paint if you like, or a colouring pencil, even chalk, whatever takes your fancy. Almost there, you're doing really well. That's it, taking care. Last bit. And done! Woohoo! Finishing touches in that part. Right, time for some green in the next segment. That's right. Do you like watermelon? Me too. It's delicious, especially on a hot summer's day. It's really great for hydrating you, you know. We're using a dark green on the outside, so 2 different shades of the same colour here to give a lovely depth. That looks awesome, just like a real watermelon. Apart from being full of water, it's also very sweet and delicious and full of vitamins. Yep, it's super good for you. Colouring our seeds. And voila! Hey kids, how are you today? We are going to draw a hot air balloon! Woohoo! It's kind of like a teardrop shape going in and down at the bottom. Do the strings attached to a love heart basket. Oh, perfect! Time to decorate the balloon with some curvy lines. How about some more love hearts? Every other segment. Let's blacken up the border. And the hearts. And ready to colour. We go for green for the top segment. You could do a rainbow balloon. What do you think? You don't have to copy the same colours we're doing. You can choose your own colours. We're doing yellow next. Oh, look at those lovely limey yellow citrusy colours. I just love them. They're so refreshing. Carefully colouring around those hearts. Have you ever been in a hot air balloon? Or seen a hot air balloon? Wow, it must be amazing, the view from up there. Wind in your face. Pink next. A pretty kind of pastel-y pink. I like that. What's your favourite colour? I love purple. I wonder where our hot air balloon is going today. Perhaps on a Valentine's Day ride. Blue next. Blue and pink look perfect together, don't you think? Perhaps you could go for a sunset ride in the sky. Wouldn't that be amazing? Watch the sun go down with your loved ones. We're going for a lovely purple at the bottom. Yay, my favourite colour! Now what colour should we do the hearts? How about red? Of course. That does look fantastic against the rainbow background. Ooh, love, love, love. I just can't wait to ride in this hot air balloon. I want to go all over the world and look down from the sky on the beautiful mountains and the oceans and the rivers. Oh, wouldn't it just be wonderful? Imagine. And there we have it. Do you like caterpillars? Me too! Let's draw! A circle for the head and more circles for the body. That's kind of easy, isn't it? It's just that each circle is slightly overlapping the previous one. Circle eyes. We just love those circles. Colouring in the pupils. A mouth, smiling of course. Some antennae. Spirals, just like a lollipop. Some legs. Short ones to show they're on the other side. And thickening up the border. It's as easy as that. Ready to colour. Let's go for a nice pale peachy colour for the face. This caterpillar is feeling very peachy today. We're using paint for this one, but of course you don't have to. You can use colouring pencils or pens, whatever you prefer. Carefully going around those eyes and the mouth. Don't want to paint over the lines. Red for the next circle. Depending on how large you choose to draw your caterpillar, you'll have to choose the right sized paintbrush so that you can be very careful to stay inside the borders. What colour should we do next? What a great idea! orange. I thought of that too. And next we can go for yellow. Brilliant. It's like we're getting paler and paler. Red, orange, yellow, fading towards the bottom. Can you think of what caterpillars turn into? We've gone for a pink here. Different shade. That's right, a butterfly. Isn't it amazing? Let's go for some purple feet. Purple is my favourite colour. We'll do them all the same colour. Keep it simple. That way they stand out against the multicoloured body. And there you have it. Want to send your loved ones a lovely message? Then why not try drawing and colouring in these gorgeous heart emojis? They are so cute. We're starting with a cupcake covered in buttercream icing with a heart on top and some sprinkles. Lovely. Then we're going to do a smiley face all loved up with heart eyes. Brilliant. And lastly, we're going to do a love heart with wings because we are flying. We are so in love. Let's give it a halo because it's an angel. And perhaps some hearts in the sky. Yay! Darkening up the border, as always, to make the colours stand out. Lovely. We're going to do all our hearts red. That's right. We're going to stick to nice red hearts. Some yellow buttercream icing. And an orange cupcake holder. Back to the red. Who could you give this to? Perhaps your mum or your dad, even your best friend. What colour should we do the wings on this one? What will look good against the red? I know, blue. Wow, that looks really cool. I love it. A yellow halo? Yes. And a yellow smiley face. Woohoo! With red hearts, of course. You see how super easy that was? Hey kids, today we are going to draw and colour in some Easter eggs. Ooh, yummy. I love Easter eggs, don't you? Oh, just filled to the brim with chocolate. We're drawing 3 as a group, overlapping each one and decorating each one with its own pattern. Starting with zigzag on the first and some flowers. Let's do another one with 4 petals, some semicircles. There! Some curvy lines on the second egg and some side-on squares, 4 of them. Some more curvy lines. Third egg, let's do some diamonds. Hey, do you know the other name for a diamond shape? That's right, it's rhombus. Some curvy lines and a zigzag. Woohoo! Let's darken up the border. We'll thicken it up with a black pen. Ready to colour in. Let's go for orange for our first egg. Of course, you can choose any colour you like. What's your favourite colour? A nice semi-light coloured orange. We're using a very thin-tipped pen because we want to be very careful not to go over our black lines. So we're leaving the zigzagged area clear for now because we're going to do that a different colour. And then just colouring in the top half and the bottom half. Carefully going around our flowers. Excellent, you're doing really well. Keep going. Do you know any fun facts about Easter eggs? I wonder where the idea of eggs came from. Well, I'll tell you what, we have Germany to thank for the Easter Bunny. That's right, they came up with the idea in the Middle Ages. That was a long, long, long time ago. Let's go for green for our third egg. A light sort of lime green on the top part, going around our diamonds. Do you remember the other name for diamond? That's right, it's rhombus. Well remembered. And the middle section. The idea of Easter eggs actually dates back way before Easter. That's right, it originated from medieval Europe. A symbol of rebirth in many cultures. We're doing a dark green on the bottom section of this egg. You see how we're mixing up two different shades of the same colour? It's a great technique to use in art. Light green and dark green. Well, you can use as many greens as you like, actually. Okay, we're going for purple for our middle egg. No need to rush when you do your designs. Take your time. You can do any patterns you like and any colours you like. Pause this video if you can't remember what to do and you need more time, or simply come up with your own patterns and shapes. Perhaps you could do swirly whirly patterns like a lollipop. Perhaps you could do stars or hearts or polka dots. Anything you like. We've got zigzags, curvy lines, semicircles, flowers, squares and diamonds going on here. Some red. Sets off very nicely against the paler orange. What colour should we do the flowers and the semicircles? How about yellow? Yes, fantastic. I bet you didn't know that in Germany, people actually dance with eggs. That's right, the egg dance is an Easter tradition in Germany. People put eggs on the floor and dance around them, trying not to break any. Do you reckon you could do it? Well, perhaps if they were hard-boiled. Some pink going in our diamonds there. So we've got a lovely vast array of different colours here. Did you know that the world's biggest Easter egg was more than 34 feet tall? That is really, really, really tall. That's right. And apparently it was super heavy too. It weighed 15,873 pounds. That is a lot of pounds. And it was made in Italy. We're going for a bright pink here for this segment, so again using two shades of the same colour. Lovely, pink and green. We're going for a pale yellow for our middle egg. And a lovely bright pink that matches up with our third egg stripe. Let's go for some light blue for our squares. Again, two shades of the same colour. You see a theme going on here? Some red in the middle to match the first egg. So the middle egg has the pink to match the third egg and the red to match the first egg. Kind of combines the three eggs as a package, don't you think? Last part, nearly there. And there you have it. Hi kids, how are you doing? Today we're going to draw one of our favourite vegetables. Can you guess what it is? Sort of a long triangle shape with the rounded edges and three kind of leaves on top. What could it be? Any ideas? That's right, it's a carrot. Let's darken up the border. We make it nice and thick to make the colour stand out. A few lines, details, facial features. Ready to colour in? Orange, of course. But did you know that not all carrots are in fact orange? That's right, you can get white carrots, purple carrots. It's amazing, isn't it? All the variety you can get in one single vegetable. But they don't tell you about it because they only sell one colour in most shops. Anyway, our carrot is a lovely, friendly, smiley orange carrot because it's a lovely, bright, happy colour. Do you know what carrots are good for? They're full of vitamins! That's right. What vitamins are in a carrot? Do you know? Any idea? They are full of vitamin A! And they have some vitamin K, potassium, vitamin C, and even calcium and iron. They are very nutritious and kind of tasty too. Hey, do you prefer yours raw or cooked? I love them raw. I like to dip them in hummus. Colouring in the leafy part green. And we're almost there. And we're done. Perfect. Hey kids, how about today we draw and paint paintbrushes? Ironic, isn't it? We're painting paintbrushes. Start with the tip and then we do the handle. It's going to be thin at the ends and fat in the middle, kind of a two-tone split in half. And each paintbrush tip can be a different shape. So we've got a thin tip on the first one, and then we've got a nice wide paintbrush in the middle, and another even thinner tip for the third one. Nice thick handles so we can grip them. Let's do one more, even thinner, taller paintbrush. So all in all, we've got 4 paintbrushes. You can do as many as you like, or even put them close together in a pot. Use your imagination. We're just keeping them separate for now. Orange paint on the first. Let's go for dark green for the second one. And red paint on the third. What colour should the fourth one be? How about blue? Excellent. We've been dipping those paintbrushes in paint, you know. Right, go for the handles. Let's do 2 tones. So on the top part, we'll do a kind of goldy yellow colour, like a pale wood. Let's do them all the same. If you wanted, you could match the handle colour to the paint. Or just do them black, dark brown. What do you prefer? We're making it a little bit interesting here. So the bottom half of the handle can be, how about a dark brown? Brilliant. Well, it's kind of like chocolate. Excellent. So if you want some ideas of different paintbrushes that you could draw, why not look in your art supply? I'm sure that you could copy or even trace around some of your paintbrushes. Do you know how old the paintbrush is? When was it first invented? Any idea? Well, at least 6,000 years ago. That is pretty old. The Egyptians used these things for drawing, painting, decorating their palaces, temples and tombs. Let's put a bit of shine on each one using a pale yellow colour. Lovely. It's a good trick, that. Makes it look like the light's shining on it. A bit of white on the dark brown. And we're pretty much done. Hey kids, let's draw and colour in an apple. Woohoo! It's kind of round with a little sort of heart shape at the top. Let's do a stem and a leaf. That's easy, isn't it? We're going to sit it on some stripes. Yes, a nice stripy background. That way we can add more colours. It kind of makes it interesting, don't you think? Right, what colour apple shall we do? Do you know what colour this is? It's one of the sweetest tasting apples around. Red! That's right! Well done. What colour shall we do the leaf? Green, of course. Right, now for our background. The top stripe is yellow. And then, ooh, I like this colour. It's pink. Next, let's do, yay, orange. Tell me, what colour is this? Blue, that's right, well done. And finally, my favourite, purple. Great job! And you learned all the colours too! Woohoo! Hey kids, do you fancy drawing and painting a sparkly fox with me? You do? Brilliant! Let's start by doing a little bow in her hair, outline of the head, the eyes and nose and other facial features, and the ears, they're kind of triangles, circle eyes, some eyelashes. If you want, you can pause this video and just copy it bit at a time. We're doing the paws and legs, a sort of round body, and the back feet with the tummy. And the tail, let's not forget the tail. Darkening up the border. There you go. So it's pretty easy to draw a fox. Like I said, just pause the video and do it a bit at a time. Ready to paint. We're going for a pink for the hair bow. Same colour on each side. Lovely. How about green in the middle? And a bronze colour for the outside of the ears and the main part of the fox. It's kind of bronze or sparkly orange if you like. There we go. Excellent. Let's go for a pale yellow, goldy tint. It's going to go on the inner ear and the inside of the face around the facial features. Very carefully painting around those eyes and cheeks and nose and mouth. Excellent. The other ear too. Super cute. Pink for the cheeks. Black nose and a red tongue. Let's go back to our pale gold colour for the end of the tail and the tummy. And I think we'll go back to our bronzy orange for the rest. That's it. It's super easy. You don't need too many different colours. Just the colour of a fox. Take your time and Bob's your uncle. Should we give our fox a name? What name should we give her? How about Fiona the fox? No? Okay, how about Felicity Fox? Well, whatever she's called, she's absolutely gorgeous. Well done, kids. You did a great job. Hey kids! Oh, look at this cute baby! Would you like to learn how to draw and paint it? You would? Brilliant! Start by drawing a circle for the face and 2 circles for the eyes. And the dummy. And then we're going to do a cute little bow on the head. Aww! Let's do it wrapped up in a lovely blanket. Some eyelashes. Now, some accessories. Every babe's got to have their accessories, you know. We got the milk bottle with a measuring line on it. And a dummy, a spare one. Got to have a spare dummy. A onesie. Oh, with a heart. Don't forget the poppers. And we've got a baby rattle. To match the onesie, of course. Some more hearts. Fantastic. Let's just darken up the borders. Our usual trick, so that when we paint it nice bright colours, they stand out super well. Almost done. Right, ready to paint. Let's go for a yellow for our milk bottle. Lovely. And some pink. Perfect. Let's go for purple for the handle of the dummy, then pink, and then some yellow to match the milk bottle. Lovely peachy colour for our baby. Oh, coochie coochie cooch, so cute. Carefully paint around the eyes and the dummy. The nose. Let's do the ears too. Okay, going for yellow for the middle of our bow and purple. Lovely. And some pink. Pink dummy. I think we've got a baby girl here. Ooh, purple in the middle. Some more purple. And a lovely pink wrap. Wow, she looks super cute, don't you think? Of course, you can choose any colours you like. Yellow for the onesie going around the heart. Now let's think about it. What colour should we do the heart? Any idea? Pink to match the neckline. yellow rattle too. So you see we've got a theme going on here. Lots of yellow and pink and purple. You can use the same idea and match up all your accessories with the baby. Aww, and you can choose. You want to do a boy? You want to do a girl? The choice is yours. I had so much fun drawing and painting this baby and accessories. Hello! Oh, look at this beautiful flower. Do you know what it is? That's right, it's a tulip. One of my favourites. Let's start by drawing the facial features. Eyes, mouth, eyelashes, a teardrop for the inner petal, and two, one either side, a stalk, two leaves. Darkening up the border. Very easy to draw this flower's shape. Ready to paint already? Okay, let's go for a pink. A beautiful pink tulip. But you know tulips can be all different colours, so you can paint your favourite colour if you like. Or use your imagination. Why not do a rainbow tulip and paint each petal a different colour? Green leaves and stalk. That's right. Almost done already. And voila! And if you want to paint lots of these, you could make a whole field of tulips, just like this one. Look, there's even yellow ones in the background and a windmill. Ooh, brilliant. Go on, give it a go. Hey kids! Ooh, look at this. It's a Rubiks Cube. Do you know what a Rubiks Cube is? It's a really cool cube. It has a square on each side and lots of little squares in each big square. And they're all different colours. And what you have to do is twist each row around to try and match up the same colour on each side. It's quite difficult, but really good fun. You should try it sometime. So we're drawing lots and lots of squares. Darkening up the border. And in between each small square. There we go. Ready to paint. Let's go for blue first. Ooh, lovely royal blue colour. And green. And gold. That's it. Red. All our colours are jumbled up at the moment, so you can just paint at random. Yellow. Couple of those. And a silver. Go back to red again. You can paint the squares any colour you like. Use the same colour 2, 3, 4 or even 5 times. It doesn't matter. However you want your Rubik's Cube to look, because it depends whether or not you've managed to get the same colour onto one side. This one has not been played with yet, so it's all mixed up. Green and another one. Let's go back to red again. There we go. One more. Now blue. Yeah, some more blue would look good. Couple of those. Silver again. Yellow. Yes, and lastly, let's do gold. Brilliant. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? A Rubik's Cube. Ooh, sparkly.
Hi friends, are you ready to have some fun? Today we're going to draw a dinosaur. Let's start. Doesn't he have a big head? The circles can be his scales. That looks like a nice dinosaur. Shall we color him in now? Let's start with red, my favorite color. Which is your favorite color? Now, orange. and then yellow. Make sure you keep the color within the black lines. Shall we move to green? And then blue. Lovely! Purple for the legs. The dinosaur is ready to run.
Hey kids! Ooh, what time is it? It's time for school! Yay! Let's start by drawing a rectangle for the sign. Do you know how to spell school? Like this. A circle above it for the clock. A triangle roof, rectangle middle, and front door. Some steps. And either side of the roof and the main building. Some windows. 6 windows on each side. It's a big school, you know. We need lots of classrooms. Some detail on the roof. We're adding some tiles. Just do some diagonal lines and then squiggly lines over the top. Right, we are darkening up the border, ready to paint. Let's go for red. Red for our roof, for the front part, of course. And the tiles. This looks really cool. I love it. What's your favourite subject in school? I always really liked science. I love learning about planets and the solar system. Isn't it amazing? Oh, and cooking. Cooking is fun too, don't you think? Maybe your school could have a big playground or even a swimming pool. Think of all the things you could add to your school. Right, let's go for yellow now. We're painting the sides of the building yellow. Going around your rectangular windows carefully. So we're using a small tipped paintbrush to do this. Other side. Yellow and red look great together, don't you think? I'd say they're best friends. And we're done. Let's go for blue windows. Now it looks like nice shiny glass. That's it. Lovely. Gold for the middle part. Carefully painting around the clock and the school sign, of course. So how do we spell school? S-C-H-O-O-L. School. Now brown for our door because it's made of wood. And some green steps. Lovely. And there you have it. Oh look, school's out. It's time to go home. Look at what a cool picture you made. Cool school. Hey kids, how are you today? Oh, let's do the laundry. We're going to draw a washing line, which is a curvy line with some gaps left to hang our clothes, with our pegs, of course. We're doing a t-shirt with a star on it. How about a sock? What should we do next? Oh, another sock, of course. Socks come in pairs. Well, unless you lose one like I do all the time. A baby's bib. Another t-shirt, a bigger one this time, with a heart on it. Let's do our laundry spray to freshen up our clothes. And let's not forget the washing machine. A very happy washing machine with a smiley face and buttons, of course. Let's put some eyelashes on it too. Laundry basket with the nice, neat, clean, folded towels on it. Perfect! Okay, ready to paint. Going for a nice silvery white for our pegs. A red t-shirt, painting around our star super carefully. A yellow star. That looks cool, don't you think? You can do all your pegs in one go if you want to just keep the same colour on your brush. And then you can just rinse it in some water to clean that colour off and put the next colour on. Unless you have lots of brushes to spare, that is. Or if you decide to use pens, that's even easier. We've got yellow and blue socks. A green bib. What colour shall we do the star? Gold. Fantastic idea. Purple frills. Lovely. Finishing our pegs and a yellow t-shirt. A pink heart. What a lovely idea. Right, time to paint some yellow little bits on the spray bottle and a pink top. And how about some purple? Lovely. Green in the middle. And a blue top to our washing machine. You really can use any colours you like. Make it as bright as you can if you like bright colours. But if you prefer more neutral colours, then just stick to those. Let's go for some green and yellow. I like that. Yellow and blue looks good, don't you think? Excellent. Let's do the inside too. Done! Okay, going for a peachy mouth. Time to do the feet. Let's do those purple. Some green towels, and how about gold in between? Lovely! Purple rim to our basket, blue stripes, and the rest can be pink. And there you have it. Perfect! Washing machine and friends. Hi kids, how are you today? Look at this beautiful scenery. Are you ready to draw and paint it with me? Fantastic! Right, we're going to start by drawing the sun. It's easy, just a circle with some rays. Now some curvy lines for hills and a rainbow in between two of them. Let's do a tree. How about some fruit in the tree? Just some little circles. A boat. And a house with a triangle roof, a rectangle door, a chimney, and some tiles. Some windows. Let's add in a river, some grass, and there you have it. We're ready to paint. Yellow sun. A blue sky. You can of course use crayons, colouring pens, pencils or paint, whatever you prefer. It's going to be a beautiful scene. Okay, let's go for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, dark blue, purple. You can choose whatever colours you like, it's your picture. Stick to a traditional rainbow if you want. We're going brown for the hills. That's it. Lovely. One more to go. Going around the house. Done. Green tree. It's summertime, you know. Going around those fruits very carefully. We don't want to colour those in green. That's it. You're doing a great job. Well, I would love to live in a house like this, wouldn't you? With a rainbow and the sun is shining and there's a river. I've got my very own boat. Red fruit. What do you think it could be? Apples? Fantastic. A brown tree trunk. Let's go for a lighter green for the grass behind the river. That's a great contrast to the brown mountains. So we've got lots of brown and green. Going around the house. Lovely. Wow, what a beautiful garden. Let's do around the tree as well on the other side of the river. Let's paint the house. A yellow chimney top, yellow walls. Lovely. Let's go for red tiles. Excellent. And the edges can be blue, blue windows, and a pink chimney and door. Perfect. How about some yellow and pink for our boat? Blue for our river. Wow, that's lovely. It's a darker blue than the sky. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. It is absolutely beautiful. Maybe you'd find it at the end of a rainbow. Dark green for our tufts of grass, just like the tree. And there you have it. Perfect scenery. Hi kids! Today we are going to be drawing and colouring a crab. We're starting by drawing the eyes, 2 circles, sticks just like lollipops, the pupils. Right, now for the body. Sideways oval shape. Now going for the claws. 1 on each side. Brilliant. A smile. And let's go for 3 legs on each side. Bit of decoration. And then we'll thicken up the border. Almost there. Get ready for some colouring. Okay, let's go for red. Crabs can be different colours, and we're doing a red one. Use your imagination. So today we're painting, but you can choose however you wish to colour in your crab. A slightly thin-tipped paintbrush because we've got to go delicately in between the back lines and around those little oval markings there. And the mouth, of course. Do you know how many different species of crabs there are? There are more than 4,500. Whoa, that's a lot of crabs. Most of them live by the coast, obviously. And did you know that they're super old? They showed up during the Jurassic period. That's when dinosaurs were around 200 million years ago. You can get teeny tiny little crabs that are half an inch long, or you can get huge crabs with 12 feet between its claws, like the Japanese spider crab. They have this hard, what we call an exoskeleton, and it protects the soft tissue underneath. And did you know that crabs walk and swim sideways? They eat meat and plants, so they're omnivores. Now we've almost finished painting in the legs and the upper half of the body. You'll see why we've left the bottom half empty. Because of this, we're going to paint it orange. It gives a lovely two-tone effect and kind of looks like the crab's tummy since it's a slightly different colour. It's these subtle things that make a big difference, you know. And just sort of blurring it in a bit. There! We're going purple for the eyes. And there we have it! Hello kids! Something smells fishy to me. That's because today we're going to learn how to draw fish. An oval shape for the body, a little heart for the mouth, a curvy line to separate the face, a fin on top, an eye, a fin underneath, and a tail. There you go. Now once you've mastered this fish, you can draw several others. We're going to do a couple more, varying sizes. Give it some dimension in the picture. It will look like some are either smaller or larger, or some are further away from you or closer to you. You can make them slightly different to each other if you want. Give it some variety. And if you want to practice more at drawing this fish shape, then you just need to pause the video and do one step at a time, no need to rush. Right, there we go. We're ready to colour. Colouring in the first fish with a lovely blue colour. Just doing the back half of the body. Using a lovely fine-tipped pen. And yellow fins. Wow, look at that colour contrast. Fantastic. Red face. So you can go as bright or neutral as you like with this. I love bright colours. There we go. And a pink mouth. An orange tail. So we've got 5 colours in one fish. Go crazy, why not? We're going for a different blue for the backside of the second fish. It's more of a aquamarine colour, you could say. An orange face instead of red. So using similar colours. Brown fins. A purple tail. That's it, almost there. Brilliant! A pink mouth, but brighter pink than the first fish. This last little fish, we're going to do a peachy face, a purple backside, orange fins, a green tail, and a red mouth. They've got some similar colours which kind of link them all together, but yet they're all slightly different as well. Drawing some bubbles around each one's mouth now, because don't forget they're underwater. We'll colour those in blue. Excellent. Wow, this is looking amazing. Give the fish some scales by doing little sideways curvy lines. Using a black pen to do this. There you go. Perfect. Hi kids, today we are going to learn how to draw and colour in a rocket. Start by doing a kind of long lemon shape with a slice cut off the bottom. Then we'll do a line across the top to section that off and 2 circles for the eyes. Colouring in the pupils, leaving a little bit of shine, a sideways smile, some eyebrows, the tummy, which is also our window, a little bit of decoration. How about a lightning bolt? We're doing the bottom part now, adding our booster and the flame, of course. And then we'll thicken up the border. Ready to colour. Let's go for red for the top section. Red for rocket. Starts with the same letter, R, R. We're leaving a little section here which we won't colour in because it's going to look like it's a shiny red rocket. Brilliant. Now let's do the next section, yellow. We've got a very fine tipped pen pen here. You can, of course, paint if you want or use pencils. We are just being very careful so that we don't colour over our black lines and into the bits that we don't want to be that colour, like the eyes and the mouth. So take your time with this, no need to rush. And you can always pause the video if you need to. Excellent, good job. Now imagine if you had a space rocket, where would you go? Would you go to the moon? Maybe collect some cheese? Would you go to another planet? Or would you explore deepest, darkest space? Or where would you go in your space rocket? Let us know in the comments below. Brilliant. Let's go for green. And done. Now blue. That looks great. Let's do these bits blue too. Isn't it amazing that human beings have created this wonderful rocket machine that can take us into outer space? Could you ever imagine leaving the Earth and seeing the Earth down below you? Would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Orange for our flame. Almost there. Yes. Let's go for a yellow in the middle. And some pink for our window. There you have it. Hey kids, how are you today? We are going to draw and paint a bunch of grapes. Fantastic! It's one of my favourite fruits. How about you? Now it's really easy because all you need to do is draw loads of circles side by side. You can just draw freehand like we're doing here, or if you like, you could use, say, the bottom of a glass or a pot to trace around to get a perfect circle shape. So we keep layering these circles, these grapes, until we end up with a kind of lopsided upside down triangle shape. We're adding a stem and a leaf. And then we'll thicken up the border, nice thick black, and in between the grapes too, I think. This is going to make the colour of the grapes really stand out. That's it. Excellent. Ready to paint? We're going for purple. Of course, there are many different varieties of grapes. You can do whatever colour you like. We're doing a lovely purple, or otherwise known as black grapes. They are some of the sweetest varieties around. If you want to be really creative, you can do rainbow grapes. Make it interesting. So we're painting, but you can obviously use colouring pencils or pens or whatever you like. Here are some facts that I bet you didn't know about grapes. Grapes are actually berries. That's right. The word berry actually meant grape in Old English. Bet you didn't know that one. Grapes have been around for 65 million years. Can you believe that? Wow, that is a long time. People have been cultivating grapes for about 8,000 years. And guess what? There are 8,000 different varieties of grapes. Yep, I bet you just thought there was green, red and black, right? One serving of grapes provides 27% of your daily vitamin C. And you know what vitamin C is good for? Your immune system. It keeps you healthy and strong, stops you getting sick. So grapes are a very good addition to your diet. I definitely recommend you eat some. Just make sure that you cut them in half lengthways before you eat them, because grapes are also, unfortunately, very easy to choke on. Almost done. Finishing touches. Now let's do the stem. We'll do that brown. And a green leaf. Lovely contrast with the purple, don't you think? That's it. Carefully going inside all the black lines. Let's add a bit of shine. We're using white paint, just a little stroke on each grape. Makes them look all shiny. And there you have it. A bunch of grapes. Well done. Hello kids, how are you today? We are going to be drawing and colouring a ladybug, otherwise known as a ladybird in the UK. We start by drawing 3 half circles just like this, and then joining them up together with some curvy lines. Circles for eyes. And the antennae. Excellent. Now we always like to thicken up the black border because it makes the colours stand out once you colour it in. There you go. Time to draw our spots on. 4 on each side, but really you can do as many as you like. Great, let's go for yellow for the head. We're using colouring pens for this, but you can use paint or crayon or even pencils if you like. A lovely bright colour that is. Yay, blue for the eyes. And let's go for red for the main body. Carefully colouring around those spots. Now I know that when we think of a typical ladybug, we think of red with black spots, right? But if you want to get really creative, you should know that there are in fact 5,000 species of these tiny insects, and they all come in a variety of colours. Some have spots, some even have stripes, and some have no markings at all. You can even get black ladybugs with red spots. Orange, yellow, brown, all different colours. So choose your favourite one. They're really great to have around because they actually eat quite a lot of pests who steal our crops and ruin our food in the farms. They eat fruit flies, mites, things like that. And did you know that the ladybird actually hibernates in the winter, just like a bear? That's right. Bet you never knew that. They've actually got spots to warn off predators so that they don't get eaten. So having these spots on their back tells the predator, hey, look, I don't taste too good. That's it, we're done with the red, going for pink now. And how about some orange? This is where we get nice and colourful. Green next. Beautiful. And pink. So the red part with the spots actually have hidden wings underneath them. Yes, that's right. Ladybirds can fly. We're colouring our spots in brown. You can do black if you like. Doing fantastically well, and you're almost there. Last one. Woohoo! You did it! Hey kids, guess what we're drawing today? Let's have a look then, shall we? It's rectangular. What could it be? Some kind of a handle, perhaps? Ah, a circle in the centre. Oh, I know! It's a camera! That's right, let's make it a polka dot camera. Why not? You see, this camera is very easy to draw. Or you can pause the video at each step to give yourself more time. Decorate it however you wish. Thicken up the border with a nice thick black pen. That's it. Ready to paint. Let's do orange for the top part. You can, of course, choose any colours you like and use any patterns you like. What patterns can you spot on our camera? That's right, there are some diagonal stripes in the top left-hand corner. That's the flash. What else can you spot? Yes, the polka dots. Well done. We're going for pink around our polka dots. Using a thin-tipped paintbrush because we don't want to be going over those black lines. The thin tip makes it much easier to paint more precisely, more carefully, more accurately. There you go. Excellent. Do you have a camera? Do you like to take photos? Me too. What things do you like to take photos of? I love to take pictures of the sunset. This section is almost done. You're doing really well. And yes, there we go. Let's go for green for the outside of our circle. This part is, of course, where the camera lens is. There we go. What colour shall we do next? How about purple? A lovely violety purple. Very nice too. Going around our love heart. Which can be red, of course. Oh, well, it doesn't have to be red, but I do love how that bright red colour stands out. We're leaving a little white border there. Going for yellow polka dots. Lovely. This is starting to look like a very funky camera. Now for the top part. We'll go for some blue. Nice. And some purple. Now some more red. And last but not least, yellow. Brilliant! Hey kids, guess what? We're going to be showing you how to draw and colour in a burger and fries. That's right, favourite meal of the day. I do like a good burger. So we start with the bun, it's sort of a semicircle shape, and now for the filling. We're starting with some, you guessed it, lettuce. So let us draw. What should we do next? I know, some tomatoes. So you can draw all your favourite fillings, whatever you like. A nice slice of cheese. How about 2? And the burger. This looks like a Whopper. And now we're adding some more salad. And the bottom half of the burger bun. On the right side of the burger, we're making a can of soda. With a straw. And on the left side, a packet of fries. Just some long rectangular shapes, thin ones of course for our fries. Layering them like so. You can sort of crisscross them over if you want. Have fun with this. There we go. Last one. Let's put some sesame seeds on our burger bun. And thicken up the border. Getting it ready to colour in. Just going around the outside of everything. There we go, starting with orange for our bun. Carefully going around those sesame seeds. Do you love going to McDonald's or Burger King? Me too. Not very healthy though, is it? Perhaps you could try making your own burger at home. Yes, that's right. It's a great idea, and you don't even have to use meat. You can use chickpeas in a blender or any kind of vegetables that you like, really. So with your drawing, you could be super creative and make your burger to your own liking, but whatever fillings you like in it, any sauces, salad or no salad, whatever you prefer. We want to be a little bit healthy, so here goes our green lettuce. The thin tip of our pen makes it easy to colour in those shapes. Some red for our tomatoes. Look at the contrast of those colours. Some yellow for our cheese. This is making me hungry. There we go. Brown for our burger because it's going to be a meat burger. That's right, a beef burger. More green for the rest of our lettuce. This is shaping up nicely. Excellent. Back to the orange for the bottom half of our burger bun. Lovely. There you go, good enough to eat. Let's go for our fries, which are going to be yellow. Of course, if you wanted to be a little bit different, you could do sweet potato fries. They could be orange or white, different variety. You could even mix and match a few normal fries, a few sweet potato fries. How about multicoloured rainbow fries? That would be fun, wouldn't it? There you go. I do think the plain yellow colour and then the red colour of the packet look really good against the burger because the burger's got lots of colours going on already, hasn't it? A yellow straw for our can of drink. Red for the can to match our packet of fries. There we go. Yellow for the curvy line. Blue for the rim. And we're done! Brilliant! Hey, let's draw and colour in a turtle. We're going to have loads of fun with this. You start by drawing the shell, which is sort of a semicircle, then the head, a nice big eye, colouring in the pupil, a smiley mouth. Let's do the legs and the tail, some toes, and the pattern on the shell. Some sort of hexagonal shapes going on there and a couple of rectangles too. Some triangles. Right, now let's darken up the border to make those lovely colours stand out. Ooh, this is going to look really cool, I can already tell. Okay, starting with orange for the main body of the shell, so we're just using a colouring pen here, but you can use paint or whatever you wish. And we're going around the shapes. We will do those in a minute. Excellent. Did you know that turtles live all over the world? They can be found in many different climates. Some of them live on land and some in the sea, and some live on both. Let's do purple for the first shape. And pink for the next one. So we're going to do a multicoloured shell. Ooh, it's going to look so cool. Red next. Turtles are some of the oldest animals around. If you've never had a turtle, you might not know just how long their lifespans can be. In general, turtles evolved millions of years ago, and as such, they are among the oldest groups of reptiles. As pets, certain species of turtle can live to be 10 years old or even 150 years old. That's right. So we've got a lovely rainbow multicoloured shell here, and now we're going for a lime green for the face and body. I am loving this fantastic array of bright colours. Have fun with your turtle. You can do any pattern you like on the shell, why not? You could do spirals, hearts, stars. We're going for blue legs. And some yellow toes. I'm loving this. Good job. Have you ever wanted to learn how to draw a star? Well, just watch this video and copy what we do. We start with a sort of triangle and then one going out to each side. Now we're going to do two more at a sort of diagonal angle. We're not doing very pointy tips, we're keeping ours a little bit curvy, but of course it's entirely up to you. Now we can do a face in the middle, why not? So two eyes, that's easy, just draw two circles. And little circles within those circles to make the pupil and a little shine. Colouring in the pupils black. Now we can do a little mouth. Let's thicken up our black border. Wow, that's one happy looking star. Excellent. Now we're colouring it in yellow, taking care to stay in between the black lines. Carefully going around those facial features. I don't know about you, but I like to do the edges first sometimes, because that's the hard bit, to stay in between the lines, and then it's easy to just colour in the middle part. So do the tricky bits first, there's a little tip for you. That's it. You see, we're using a very thin-tipped pen, because then we're less likely to be colouring bits that we shouldn't be colouring. There you go. Side to side, diagonal, big strokes, because you get to fill more space in less time then. You can do your star any colour you like. We're keeping it simple and doing it yellow, but if you want, you could do it gold. If you have a gold pen, that would be cool, wouldn't it? You could even put some glitter on it, make it sparkly. There you go! Fantastic! Let's give it a little bit of a glow. So we're carefully going around the outside of the border this time, not the inside, the outside, with a paler yellow pen. This makes the star look like it's glowing bright. You see the trick it plays on your eyes? Wow, that is fantastic. Here's a quick star fact I bet you didn't know. Stars are actually round. That's right, they're circle. They just look like star shapes to us because of their glow. Keep going, you're almost there. Doing a great job. Just the last part now. There we go. And we're done. Well done. You have a star. Hey kids, guess what we're going to do today? We are going to learn how to draw a dinosaur. Just look at these curvy lines. Pause the video and copy it a bit at a time. Here we're doing the legs and the feet. And finishing off the tail. Some facial features. An eye, a smile, and some spikes. Some of them can be triangles and some of them can be half a hexagon. Do you know what shape a hexagon is? It has 6 sides. and some spots, which are kind of oval shaped. Thickening up the black border. Ooh, we love it. It's going to look great when it's all coloured in. Some toes. Now time to colour in. We're doing a lovely green colour. It's almost a kind of lime green. We're using a nice fine-tipped colouring pen. You can, of course, paint, use crayons or pencils, whatever you like. What a great colour. Do you know about different types of dinosaurs? You do? Which one's your favourite? I love the Stegosaurus. Ooh, and the T-Rex. This looks like a very friendly dinosaur, doesn't it? What should we call her? How about Greenie? No. Okay, what about Samantha? No, that doesn't sound very dinosaur-like, does it? Okay, how about Gloria? How about I let you think of a name? So we're doing dark green for the spots. And now we're colouring in every other spike yellow. And orange in between. Orange and yellow. Ooh, lovely citrus colours. It's a very citrusy dinosaur. Oranges and lemons at the bells of St. Clements. Doing the toes yellow. And it's as easy as that. Well done. Hey kids, guess what? Today we're going to be colouring and drawing a pop-it unicorn. Woohoo! Start with the outline. And if you need to, you can pause the video and do one bit at a time. There we go. Let's do some stripes, horizontal going across from side to side, left to right. And now we're doing the poppers. So lots of circles in between each line. Brilliant. If you want, you could trace around a small circular object. That would make it easier. Brilliant! I wonder how many circles we will need to do all the poppers. Can you count them? Darkening up the border. That will make the colours stand out once we paint or colour it in. Did you manage to count how many poppers there were? How many circles? There are 28 circles. Well done. Great counting. So we started with red. We're using a gorgeous glittery paint and a small tipped paintbrush. So we've gone for orange. Doing the circles first. Or you could just paint over the whole lot if you want it to be the same colour. Or why not use two different shades? One for the circles and one for the parts around the circles. Brilliant! Let's go for yellow. We're fading out here. Red to gold to yellow. Getting paler as we go. Lovely. What colour should we do next? Do you have a favourite colour? You can choose all your own favourite colours. You don't have to do the same as this. We're going to keep it yellow for the next one too. 2 layers of yellow, just like 2 layers of red. Green for the next part. That's right, because this is the neck of the unicorn going into the body. Lovely bright green that is. Blue. Very nice. You see how the colours are fading into one another? It's just like a rainbow. And what colour shall we do the last layer? Purple, what a great choice. Purple is my favourite colour. What's yours? This unicorn's looking amazing, don't you think? And we're done! Woohoo! There you have it, get poppin'! It's a pop-it unicorn disco!
Hi friends! Have you got your drawing paper and pens ready? Today I'm going to teach you how to draw a dinosaur. Let's start with the head. his big mouth and sharp teeth. I can see his tongue. Can you see it too? He is holding something in his hands. What is it? Oh, it's an apple. Let's move to his legs. What sharp claws he has! And a big, thick tail. Now, little details. Scales on his front. What about his tail? It has spikes. The spikes go all the way up and little round patches on his sides. Now, let's go over the lines and make them darker. Have you got your colors ready? Let's start. Dark brown for the round patches on the sides of his body. Don't forget the spikes. And the claws. Now light brown for the rest of the body. Hands and legs. The dinosaur is smiling. He likes the colors. Dark pink for his nostrils and his gums. What color is his tongue? Light pink. Yes. White for his sharp teeth. Be careful. The dinosaur will bite. Shall we use peach for his stomach? Now for the apple. Green for the leaf and red for the apple. Our dinosaur is ready! He looks nice and colorful, doesn't he? Hello kids! Today we're going to learn how to draw a pineapple. Let's start with the head of the pineapple. It has spiky leaves. And now the main part of the pineapple. The little circles are like spikes, up and down, all over the pineapple. Now let's color the pineapple. Should we start with the spiky head? Yes! Let's color it green. Now moving down. I like red. Let's color the top line red. Shiny orange next. Neat and tidy. One circle at a time. the sun. One line to match the spike with green. Down to blue, pretty blue. And then we come to purple. What a beautiful pineapple! Colorful as a rainbow.
Hi friends, what are we drawing? A mixer truck. Let's start drawing with round and round wheels. Then the outline. Steering wheel to ride the truck. Ooh, and the main part, the mixer. A few stripes. Are you ready to paint? Black for the steering wheel. And glittery light blue for the window. Next is yellow. Some more glitter. Shiny, shiny. Pink. Yellow. Black. truck is done. Time to get to the construction site, friends.
Hi friends, what are we drawing today? Zigzag, zigzag, 3D stairs. The trick is drawing the lines diagonally, which creates an optical illusion. Time to draw the magic outline. Now, let's paint it. Color. Which color do you want to start with? Green? This looks new because it's blue. What next? Think. It's pink. And then, hello? It's yellow. Blue. Green again. Then let's pick orange. The 3D stairs already look fantastic. One more time, red. And the last step, let's paint it yellow. Now, what color have we not used yet? Purple. Let's paint it all purple. The staircase looks sparkling and brilliant. This was amazing. See you later. Keep drawing. Keep it colorful.
Hey kids, fancy some milk and cookies? Oh, I do love it at bedtime. Start with a circle for the cookie and a smiley face. Rosy cheeks. And of course, don't forget the chocolate chips. Or are they raisins or Smarties? What do you want on your cookie? It's all up to you. Little arms and legs. And next to it, a glass of milk. Yummy milk, good for the bones, you know. Smiley face there too. And some hands and legs. And did you know that cookies and milk are best friends, so they're holding hands? Darkening up the border to make our colours stand out. Ready to paint? Okay, let's go for brown for our cookie, because our cookie is a chocolate cookie. Yummy, yummy. What's your favourite cookie? Do you like chocolate chip? Do you like Nutella cookies? How about vanilla cookies? Have you even tried fudge caramel cookies? Or mint choc chip? Even better. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Right, darker brown for our chips and the hands and feet. Lovely. Bit of dark chocolate never did anyone any harm. Same for the glass of milk, hand and feet. Now we're going for peachy cheeks. Onto blue to represent our glass. So the outer part is all going to be blue. Carefully going down the sides of our milk. And then we're going for a very pale silver colour, which is almost white, to represent our milk. Carefully going around the facial features, eyes and cheeks. With a small paintbrush, that will do the job. And we're done. Some peachy cheeks there too. And there you have it. Cookies and milk. Oh, yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Subscribe and watch more. Chiki Art!